Assalamu alaikum students, how are you? Today our topic is the periodic table. There are over 100 different elements and each elements have different properties. The periodic table displays all the elements in order of their atomic number. This is the periodic table. The periodic table consists of 7 horizontal rows. There are 7 horizontal rows and these 7 horizontal rows are known as periods. The first period consists of 2 elements, second and third period consist of 8 elements each, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fourth and fifth period consist of 18 elements each, sixth period has 32 elements and 7th period also have 32 elements. Notice that hydrogen is out of the main periodic table because it does not fit in any particular group. The electron arrangement in the atom explain why a new row starts when it does. An electron shell is full when it has 8 electrons in it, and in case of helium it is full when it has 2 electrons. If another electron has to be added, it will have to go in the next shell. This means that every element in group 8, this is the group 8, and every element in group 8 has 8 electrons in the outermost shell, and every element in group 1 has 1 electron in the outermost shell. The group number indicates the number of electrons in the outermost shell of the element. The number of electrons in the outermost shell of an atom has a big effect on the way the element reacts. That is why elements in the same group of the periodic table tend to react in the same way as each other. A full outer shell of 8 electrons is a very stable arrangement. Elements with full outer 8 electrons are unreactive because the electrons tend to stay where they are. This is the group 8. It is also known as zero group. Its elements are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, and they are known as noble gases. They are unreactive because their outermost shells are full, and they are very unreactive element. This is the first group, and the elements in the first group have 1 electron in their outermost shell. These elements are very reactive and they are known as alkali metals. The elements in group 2 have 2 electrons in their outermost shells. They are known as alkaline earth metals. The elements in the group 1 are very reactive. The element that sodium is very soft and it can be cut with a knife. These elements, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium, lithium, they react with water to form hydroxides. For example, sodium reacts with water to form sodium hydroxide, that is a very strong alkali. This is group 7. Group 7 of the periodic table contains the halogens. They are very reactive elements because their atom has 1 empty space in their outermost shell. There are 7 electrons in the outermost shell of the halogens, and they are deficient of only 1 electron. They have the tendency to gain 1 electron to become anion. Halogens are colored gases and they are very poisonous. This is a noble gas, helium. Helium is used to fill the balloons. Helium is lighter than air, that is why the helium filled balloons float upward. And they are also safe to use. Student, next we have to do test yourself. Question number 1. Write down the group number for carbon, oxygen, nitrogen and sulfur. The group number of carbon is 4. The group number of oxygen is 6. Group number of nitrogen is 5. And group number of sulfur is 6. Question number 2. Where in the periodic table do you find the precious metals, gold, silver and platinum? The answer is these metals lie between group 2 and 3. Question number 3. Write down the names of the elements having these symbols. Beta, Pb is the symbol of lead. Sn is the is the symbol of tin. Its Latin name is tannum. W is the symbol of tungsten. Its Latin name is wolfram. K is the symbol of potassium. Its Latin name is kalium. P is the symbol of phosphorus. Hg is the symbol of mercury. It is derived from its Latin name hydrogyrum. Question number 4a. How many electrons do these elements have in their outer shell? Number 1 nitrogen, number 2 chlorine, number 3 calcium. Beta, there are 5 electrons in the outermost shell of nitrogen, 7 electrons in the outermost shell of chlorine, and 2 electrons in the outermost shell of calcium. Question number 4, part B. Explain how you got your answer. Beta, because they are present in nitrogen is the member of group 5, chlorine is the member of group 7, and calcium is the element of group 2. And the group number indicate the number of electrons in the outermost shell of an atom. Question number 5. What do the elements in these groups have in common? Part A, alkali metals. Beta, its answer is will start from this line. The elements in group 1 are sometimes called the alkali metals. These are reactive because they have 1 electron in their outer shell. Alkali metals such as sodium are soft and can be cut with a knife. They are reactive violently with water. Sodium reacts with water to make sodium hydroxide, that is an alkali. Up to this. Question number 5, part B, halogens. Answer starts from this line up to this line. Question number 5, part C, noble gases. The answer will start from this line. The most famous group 8 or group 0, the noble gases, they are famous because they do not react. This is because their outer shell electrons are completely full. Up to this. Thank you.